Kids, come here. I want to tell you a story about how I met your mother.
Yeah.
You know, she's from the Dominican Republic.
Don't you mean the
No,
Dominican
I
Republic?
mean Dominican because she is that fine. Just shut up and listen. It goes like this.
The day the Dominican dimes disappeared, I was sitting in the park by myself with the beer, and I almost came to tears, for it was my greatest fear. Life wasn't worth living if I couldn't have him here. It was a dark day, or should I say a dark night, when the hourglass figure started to take flight. I was in the park, right, about 50 blocks away, so it's needless to say that the culprits got away. But as they flew away in that funny looking ship, I immediately missed those perfect shaped hips and those soft full lips. I would never get to kiss Miss Cocoa complexion, no hopes for erection. All summer long, the best thing that God ever put into a song was now gone. So I had to get them back, went to swoop them all up in my AG Cadillac. That's anti-gravity, and I rolled rapidly throughout the cosmos. Went from galaxy to galaxy, but never came close. Returned to Earth without hope, and in a weird sort of way, it was like I never left. It was a year to the day the Dominican dimes disappeared. I was sitting in the park by myself with a beer, and I almost came to tears, for it was my greatest fear. Life wasn't worth living if I couldn't have him here. The day the Dominican dimes disappeared, no longer would they walk through the heights to bring cheer from the rear, that is. Did you hear that? Yup, no longer would they walk through the hood and strut. What? That's the only reason that I come to New York, is to sit up on the porch and watch them in they shorts while I'm sipping on a quart of Valentine Ale. They be sexy as hell, but look, back to my tale. Since my trip in the cellar was a certified failure, I had to call around and get some help from my fellas. I called Ace Rock and asked him if he had seen him, cause I had him on the lookout from the Bronx to Medina.
First, I haven't seen shit.
Before I hung up the receiver, I said keep up the good work and thanks for the favor. He asked if I could pay him, cause man,
This is labor.
next I called the saver, the uptown Jesus. I said slug to hit the heights and they stole all the hotties. He said
Might just feel somebody.
I said, man, I feel you and I will do anything it takes to bring back these uptown queens. The day the Dominican dimes disappeared, I was sitting by myself in the park with a beer, and I almost came to tears, for it was my greatest fear. Life wasn't worth living if I couldn't have him here. The day the Dominican dimes disappeared, no longer would they walk through the heights and bring cheer from the rear, that is. Did you hear that? Yup, no longer would they walk with the big ass. But I never said that they didn't come back, cause when I flew back to LA in my new Cadillac, I kept running across these brown skinned girls with hella back. I was confused at first, then I realized that God had answered my prayers that I've been saying for years. He had an angel pick them up and drop them off right here, and I couldn't be mad, cause how would that sound? That they could wear tight shorts and short skirts year round.
Fucking A, yeah.